This week we are on to our last part of code.org, and this is events, number 12. Now, an event is when something happens in the computer. So you could say when the left key is pressed, or when this sprite is clicked. By sprite, I mean a character on the computer. And we're going to be working more with events next week when we start getting into Scratch Junior. But let's take a look at this. So I'll start with number 2 here. And you could watch the video number 1 on your own. So with this one here, this is a little tricky. So I will show you some things that you can do. And in this one here, you could just experiment and do whichever one you like. So I could say, when I run my program, what type of background do I want? Well, I want a tennis court. Now when I click run, he's in a tennis court. I can say I want to set the dog's mood to happy. You know, I could say, I want to show him, or I want to hide him. You know, so you could experiment with what you want to do. I could do, you know, something like this. I could show him, and then I could hide him. So now I click this, reset, run, and now he shows and he hides right away. And then if I click this code, he has his background here, he's happy, and he shows him. So you just experiment on the first one, and you click finish. Now this one, Jorge the dog wants to say hi there. Can you help him? So when we run, what do we want to do? We want to have Jorge say hi there. So you can, try different ones. You could have this guy, and you could have him say, hi everyone. But we want Jorge to say hi there. And you could always press this if you want to hear it, and they'll read it to you. So now when we click run, Jorge says hi there. The key to these is to read the instructions. Help Jorge the dog get moving by connecting the left arrow, and this is the event when the left arrow is clicked. Okay, so when we click run, Jorge's going to say hi there, and now this is the left arrow. What do you want to happen when the left arrow is pressed? We want Jorge to move to the left. Okay, so we could make this go to the right or to up or down. And then we could make this one go left, right, up, or down. But we want to do when the left key is pressed, he moves to the left. So when I click run, Jorge says hi there. And then when I click the left arrow here, he moves to the left. And we keep moving until we get to the flag. Okay, now we have another one. We have the left and the right. So we have the left, and now we have the right arrow. What do you want to happen when the right arrow is pressed? You want he can go left and right. Okay, so we click the flag, and you could change this if you want him to say something else, good morning or whatever. So I'll have him say good morning, and then he could move to the left, and then he moves to the right. And when I click the right arrow, he moves to the right. So you always want them to match up. You always want them to match up that when the left arrow is pressed, he goes to the left. When the right arrow is pressed, he moves to the right. So let's see what else. I'll make this hi there again, just to make it consistent from the other ones. Add events to have Jorge move up and down when the up and down buttons are pressed. Make Jorge get the flags to finish the level. So when the up arrow is pressed, we want him to move up. And then when the down arrow is pressed, so we got to change this to down. When the down arrow is pressed, we want to move Jorge down. All right, so now let's take a look. We click run, and then he says hi there. We can have him move left, down. He can go up now. And this is all because we put this code here. So here's our events, the up, the down, the left, the right. We have all those events there for when the up arrow is pressed, the down, the left, and right. And that allows us to make Jorge do different things. Make this more interesting by changing the background and playing a random sound when Jorge is clicked. So when Jorge is clicked, when we take our mouse and we click on Jorge, what do we want to do? We want to change the background. So when we click him, when I set the background to, maybe we want it to be in the city. And then we want to play a random sound. Okay? So when we click Jorge, he's going to go to a different background. He plays a sound. We click run, and we still have this code here. That notice when we click run, he says hi there. And we could still move left and right and up and down. And when we click him, he changes his background, he plays a random sound. And then finally on the last one here, here's free play. You could do whatever you want. So you could say, you know, when you click on Jorge, maybe we'll make let's make a different sound here. Let's play win point. So I click run, and I can, you know, move him up and down. I can go left and right, and then I could click him. Okay, so they had this one here, and then I had my own one here, win point. So when you're done, you can click finish, and you can go to next puzzle. And guess what? This is the end of Code.org Course A. And if you would like to print your certificate, some students in the first grade told me they like to print it out and put it in their house. You're more than welcome to do that. You can, you know, put your name in here, and then it will print it. You can put it out for you, and you can print it and put it on your wall. And you are complete with Code.org Course A for the year, so congratulations to all our students. And then next year we'll have the next course for Code.org that we'll work on next year. So I want to congratulate everybody on their hard work, and I'll talk to you next week.